Alright, Babber.
Hello folks, welcome back to Shadowrun Returns, where we have just rescued Coyote, and what I did notice at the end of the last episode, we've got 10 XP to spend, so I think we'll have a little chat first, see if we get some more XP, and then we'll go and do some leveling, I reckon. So let's have a little word. By the time you got here, Paco, who's your friend? Just another professional, and Babber, I'm here to rescue you. Yeah, and who said I needed rescuing? Guess it turns out I did though. Thanks. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No. No. Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong, but her body is beginning to shake. Paco, help her get back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, and then I'll meet you there. I will meet you there. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue. I was going to say argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Go on, bugger off. Bugger off. Oh, I've still got a speech bubble. Oh, there we go, it's gone. Right. Now, before we go gem hunting, which I didn't know we were going to do, let us spend some XP. Alright. Well, with that much, I'm really tempted to put my body up by 10 points. For every point of body, hit points increased by 10. That's very, very tempting. That's quite high on my priority list. Quickness, chance to be hit by physical attacks. Might be worth getting that up. We are not bothered about any of them. Ooh, strength. Getting strength up would be useful. Ooh, unarmed. What are we getting there? Roundhouse kick. I'm a troll. I'm not lithe enough for a roundhouse kick. But still, alright, fair enough. Willpower for magical attacks. I could do with getting that up to get the next level of chi casting. Ooh, stride. That should make me run further, shouldn't it? Oh, that's something to aim for. I reckon them two next time, when I get 8 XP, that one and that one. And I reckon for this time, we get that. Let's do it. Let's get that. And let's put our body up. Perfect. Perfect. 68 points. We get a roundhouse kick. That's not listed. It's not a spell. But that's fine. 68 points. 4 close combat, 4 unarmed. Alright. I'm liking that. Let's see if we get into trouble. Right. Let's find some gemsies. They're bound to be in here, aren't they? Let's have a little look around. Is it Alt or is it Tab to highlight stuff? Can't remember. But let's have a look, see what's over this way. Nothing by the looks of it. A little teeny tiny door. Nothing down here, nothing down here. Alright. Hunting for gems. It's got to be in there. It's got to be in there. We'll check this end. Can't get any further. Can't get any further. Alright. Now, is there anywhere else to check out while we're here? Oh, could be in there. Let's have a look in here. Oh dear. Bring it. Bring it, little fella. Right. Let's get to unarmed. Set that off. Where's my roundhouse kick option? It's there. Nice. Nice. Well, we will set this off. Killing hands. What's this classed as? Killing hands passive. Damage increased. Damage increased. Damage by 4 HP. Right. Unarmed damage increased. Let's do that for the minute. On me. Right. And then damage 14. Roundhouse kick. Come on, troll. That's not a roundhouse kick, is it? That's just like a kick to the head. It's a shame that the angle's a bit wonky. But still, 36 damage? Whoa. That's a lot of damage. Oh, looky, looky. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Nice. So that means I have no idea what's in here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, stuff to search. Right, was it tab? No. Was it alt? It's alt. Let's have a look, see. Some loose new yen. Under 25. Just 25. Okay. Just old junk. You find a money clip full of new yen. Cool, that was 100 new yen and an advanced medkit. Nice. Very nice indeed. I think that is everything, my friend. Alright, let's get out of here. Let us make like a tree and leaf. Boom. I said boom. Yes. Back to the Seamstresses Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses Union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see that her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Oh, she's gonna get a robot arm, 'cause that's the world we live in. Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet, fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the colour of wet spackle. I don't know what wet spackle is. But she's the colour of it. And there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman is face down hellhounds but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman! How dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Mrs. Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Mrs. Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle, he's not an author, is he? Castle, he's not an author. He doesn't write novels about LA detectives or anything. LA? Is she in LA? Are they in LA? I don't know where they are. I can't remember. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Yeah, she's getting a robot arm. Mrs. Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Giri, the debt of honour. Now go. Bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Alright. Off you go, people. I can't click. Go down, get an arm sorted, love. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Babber. That girl is precious to me. It's not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I shall be polite. I am honoured, Mrs. Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operators like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. That's very Farscape. It's very far. Oh, I wonder if Farscape had any influence. Probably not, because this was... Although the game is new, the setting has been around for donkey's years, isn't it? This place is a Safehouse too. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Gafk. Remember Gafk. I won't remember. Alright. Meet all of black market vendors. Find the med bay. Well, that seems quite easy. How else may I be of service? Okay. Any Johnsons or Fixers? I don't know what they are, either of them. In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage side. Van Grass. What were the name of the Van Graffs in Fallout Vegas, innit? Van Graffs. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman clean-up crew. And what about Mr. Delilah? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. Alright. Thank you, Mrs. Kubota. Right. Let's get talking to people. What does this say? Oh, yes. Okay. Still the same message, I think. Right. Who are you? Van Grass. Alright. Let's start as we mean to go on. Mr. Van Grass. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Mrs. Kubota said you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. We might speak to you later. Wyvern's Tooth. Lady person has gone from there. No one in here. Looking for a date. I'm game. Oh yeah, hello. Boom chicka wow wow. Elf and something. Don't know. Boom chicka wow wow. Mr. Janitor, Johnny Clean. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day. Mrs. Kubota said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where it is. The piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright, fair enough. Piano it is. Where be the piano? Oh, it's there. It's right there. Completely missed it. Mr. Cluey, how are you, sir? Paco's following me about. The old control bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. I'm sure I've read this. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank. We have you to thank for that? It's a question, it's not a statement. I didn't rough her up, if that's what you're wondering. If I had any reason to suspect that, you'd be on the floor. But seeing as how you walked in together, I'm going to assume you had something to do with her being found. You have my thanks. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You're just a big old sheepdog, ain't you? Not the comparison made of most trolls, but I'm happy to defy expectations. Questions? Right. Hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know. Have I done all these? You know where I can find a fence? How long you've been working? Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? Right, fine. Nothing to be worried about. Right. Gafk. Gaffc. I remembered. Gafka. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory. I should have read the other screen. They spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union's Safehouse. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magic talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Nice, nice score, nice. No bunks available. Welcome. Is this my stash? Hey, this is my stash. Okay, what have we got? Right, I am gonna dump the baseball bat. Let's dump that and pick that back up just so it's in the right slot. Can I move? No. I can't click and drag. Okay, fair enough. We'll put the... Yeah, that's a buff. We'll take a concussion grenade. 1 AP to everyone hit by its blast. That's nice. Okay, let's drop that out. Let's drop that out. Let's put that buff in. And we'll add them in. Nice. Alright, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. I'll just repeat those same 3 words over and over. Nice. Oh, Sarah Castle. Dr. Castle. You're a lady Castle. It's Coyote with her arm chopped off. Yo, Sarah Castle. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Hey, no problem. Look like you could use a hand. Ouch. Bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm going to ask you to go sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivid or something. This young lady and I have some work to do. Mrs. Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. I want something badass. Got one with a laser inside. Oh, yeah, laser arms. You'll take what I give you, lady. Now, let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? I just noticed, she's got a little demon on her shoulder. How brilliant is that? Ha ha ha. Hello, little demon. Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Surgery time. Is she back? Hey. Coyote both looks better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really? Can I talk to you for a few minutes? Now that you're better, can I talk to you for a few minutes? Sam Watts, what about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck. Sam... I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for... did you guys jam? Do you know what? Me too. Let's bond. Me too. You were friends? Yeah, that's why I'm here. Got it. Then you know. Oh, I should have said he saved my ass. He was a charmer, wasn't he? I guess I knew him, the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around, I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honours. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud, do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Enemies. Did Sam have enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where'd he live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. He was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good even. Did he say how? Just like that. He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I got you the gems. I got you the gems. I'll give you the gems. Find and investigate Sam's bunk. Deliver the stones. Ah, there we go. Alright then. Am I not going to tell Delilah? Coyote. That I've got the gems. Obviously not. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets and pillow. Return to Coyote. You find an old photograph that's seen a lot of wear. Let's have a look. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on the dock of the bay on the edge of the lake. Sitting on the dock of the... Oh, sorry, I'll just shut up. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. I bet that's his girlfriend from when he was a little boy. Written in the woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish, Slate Park, Summer 2040. Alright. Fair enough. Let's go and tell Coyote. I should check the rest of this place out. Let's go and check the rest of this place out first. What you got for me now? In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The Safehouse boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. This is 6th world medicine of the highest caliber. We're in the 6th world now, are we? The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed unentirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. It's very cute. It's like a hellish kitten. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. No, Sheen. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say that was some good work you did. Some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. High praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a fully serviced med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Now, I'm an ass-kicking, non-magic using troll. So I want cyberware, but I want to find out about your little pet. This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Fair enough. Cyberware. Show me your cyberware. Right. Riggers and deckers. And those that want to use a smart link weapon. No, I don't need one of them then. 3% to hit. That's probably useful. 6 HP. For 1,000, I've only got 1,000. But I might look at getting +3 to hit. +3% anyway. Maybe later when I've got more money. 8 HP and quickness. That's useful. +1 body. That is useful. That's an extra 10 hit points. And a bit of armour. Dermal plating. I bet you can't have them together. Body. So I can either have +2 armour or +10 hit points. Dunno. That would be useful. +1 quickness. Maybe later. That'll do for now. Thank you, Doc. Alright, what we got over here? We got a little stumpy dwarf fella. Hey, how you doing? What do you mean no credit? Alright, what we got over here? You look like the janitor fella. David Fry. Yo, David Fry. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we'll do him and then we're done. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists. And if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer or gear you need? Yeah, what do you have for sale? Nothing I'm interested in, I'm guessing. Because I am not a decker. That is fine. No problem. Alright, cheers David Fry, my man. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. I said it was the janitor fella. Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true that you were part of the EM team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. Alright fellas, nice one. And I tell you what, on that note, I am going to save the game there and we'll check out those two vendors. We got anyone at that end? This fella as well, he looks a bit magic-y for me. But we'll check out them two fellas next time. We'll go and finish up with Coyote and hand in those gems to Delilah. We'll do that. Oh, we'll do that and we'll do that before we do that. So we'll go to Delilah, we'll do the vendors, and then we'll do Coyote. But yeah, we'll take another quick look at it next time. So until then, folks, bye bye for now.